This cyber attack didn't start with malware. It didn't start with code. It started with a 10-minute phone call, and it brought a casino to its knees. Casinos are designed to never stop. Every second, money is moving, slot machines are running, payments are being processed, access systems are controlling who can go where. Behind the flashing lights is an enormous digital operation that depends entirely on technology. So, when one of the biggest casino operators in the world suddenly went dark, it raised a disturbing question. How does a place built on constant motion come to a complete standstill? The answer wasn't technical. It was human. It began like thousands of routine support calls before it. A voice on the phone sounded frustrated, but calm, professional, polite. The caller claimed to be an employee who had lost access to their account. They explained that they couldn't log in, that they needed access restored quickly, that their work depended on it. Nothing about the request felt unusual. They knew internal terminology. They understood how the help desk worked. They spoke with confidence. They sounded exactly like someone who belonged there. The help desk agent followed procedure. They asked a small number of identity verification questions. Questions designed to be quick and efficient. The caller answered without hesitation. After a brief pause, the agent reset the account. Access was restored. The call ended, and in that moment, the casino lost control. The caller was not an employee. They were part of a cybercriminal group that had prepared carefully. They had researched the organization. They understood internal processes. They knew which questions would be asked and how to answer them. They didn't break in. They were let in. Within minutes, the attackers were inside internal systems. They explored the network. They expanded their access. And once they had enough control, they launched ransomware. Systems across multiple casino properties began to fail. Slot machines stopped responding. Payment systems went offline. Hotel key cards stopped working. Guests couldn't access rooms. Staff couldn't log into systems. Operations fell back to pen and paper. The lights were still on, but the systems behind everything were gone. This wasn't a failure of firewalls or software. It was social engineering. The attackers understood pressure. Help desks are trained to help. They are trained to solve problems quickly. They are trained to keep business moving. The attackers used that. They didn't rush. They didn't threaten. They sounded legitimate. Once access was granted, every system assumed the attacker was trusted. From that point on, the damage was inevitable. The failure wasn't one person. It was the absence of friction. There was no second verification, no independent callback, no requirement to slow down when a request felt urgent. Speed was trusted over certainty, and attackers know trust is easier to exploit than technology. The financial losses were enormous, but the damage went beyond money. Reputation suffered, customer trust eroded, recovery took weeks. A multi-billion-dollar operation was disrupted, not by someone breaking in, but by a voice on the phone that sounded believable. Cybersecurity doesn't fail because systems are weak. It fails when decisions are rushed. The strongest defenses are often simple. Pause, verify, confirm. Because sometimes the most devastating cyber attack isn't written in code, it's spoken. For more real cyber incidents explained clearly, subscribe to Inside the Hack.